Welcome, 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 welcome to episode 3 of Quarantine Stories. My name is Inam. For people who know me, my name is Inam. For people who don't know me, my name is still gonna be Inam. And for people who come between knowing me and not knowing me, my name is still gonna be Inam. Please, meet my new friend DJ B. He's the world's famous most DJ B. He lights up your mood and enhances your life. With that, let's go towards story for today. And today's story is gonna be about the man who would keep worrying. It's about the man who would keep about worrying all the time. So where does this happen? It happens at a place called Persia. Long ago. In Persia, there lived a ruler who was very wise, who was very rich, who was very kind, who possessed the most finest diamond the world has ever seen. Like the Kohinoor diamond, say so, something like that. He had the most finest diamond in the world that everybody were jealous about. But he was a good man. But there was one problem in him. All the time he kept on worrying. He just kept on worrying. Worrying was his nickname. They used to call him King Worry. That's how he was. He used to worry about small things, big things, little things. Doesn't matter. If he was looking at you, he would count the number of problems that he had and you had, and he would dwell into the worry. And looks like I know this guy because I feel there's a connect to him from my personal side. Now, this King Worry, Ruler Worry, had this precious diamond which everybody wanted, which every single person wanted, but he had it to himself, and he wanted to do something noble during the last time of his life. He wanted to give the pearl away to one of the 3 sons, and that worried him because he had 1 pearl and 3 sons. Now let's go take a look at what happens in the story. What is he gonna say? What is he gonna do? "This is the finest pearl in the world," said the ruler. "This is the finest pearl in the world," said the ruler. "Without doubt. I'm afraid that after I'm gone, I feel you 3, my sons, Hasim, Qasim and Wasim, will quarrel over this petty diamond, which is priceless, but I don't want my sons to quarrel with each other because of this. So I am really worried. Please help me out on how do I go about this." The 3 sons were very good, they were very wise, they were very rich, and they were already married. So the 3 married sons looked up to their father, and they used to resolve every time he had a worry. The father, whenever they had a worry, the sons used to go and resolve it. So it was very good. But the problem was, the worry kept on going from, let's say, the shirt, the anklet, the hat, the nose, the ears. New situations would prop up, and because of that, new worries used to come in the king ruler's mind. Now it was about this pearl. So the 3 sons, Hasim, Qasim and Wasim, smiled and said to their father, "Father, do not worry. We are all rich men, and after you pass away, we will not quarrel over the precious pearl, as we would be richer." What did the father say? What did the father say? Let's see. "I shall know no peace unless this pearl has been given justly to one of you. Until then, I'm gonna be worried, and I'm gonna be worried all the time. In its detailed version, I'll be worried," said the father, who was also the ruler, kind, rich. Thinking to settle the matter and to resolve daddy's issue, Hasim, shout out to Hashim again. So Hasim said, You know, father, pearls are worn by lovely ladies. Jewels are worn by lovely ladies. So why don't you give the jewel to my wife, Fatima, and she would be happy with the pearl and the pearl would be within the family. But what about Qasim's wife, Chabima, and Wasim's wife, Pajima? They will be jealous if I give the pearl to Fatima, said the father to Hasim. To which Hasim thought about, let's see what Hasim says. Father says, I'm so upset, I'm so upset, I'm so upset. Again. Now let's go to the next page to see what happens. The other sons, all the sons. Father, do not worry. Please, please, father, do not worry. Hasim, Qasim and Wasim, our wives have plenty of jewels. They will not quarrel about one pearl. However, if you do worry about this one pearl being given to Fatima, why don't you decide the same amount of value in some other jewels? It may not be equal to this, but it has to be equal in value of this pearl. So you can buy a ruby for Chabima and a diamond for Pajima. That sounds fair. So what they're saying to the father is very simple. Hasim's wife Fatima gets the pearl. Qasim's wife Chabima would get a ruby, and Wasim's wife Pajima gets a diamond. So Fatima gets the pearl, Pajima gets the diamond, Chabima gets the ruby. Everybody's happy. So father, don't worry. Father says, that's a good idea. He stopped worrying for the first time about this pearl. What a relief to have this affair settled. However, within a moment his face was creased again with worry. My God, this guy keeps worrying a lot, more than me. If I'm giving the finest pearl in the world to Fatima, then Pajima and Chabima should be getting the finest rubies and the finest diamonds. If this is going to be the finest pearl, then the finest diamond and the finest ruby also should be going to my two other daughter-in-laws. Oh, what a worry. I'm worried, I'm worried, I'm worried, I'm worried, I'm worried, I'm worried. Sons, I'm worried again, said the father. Let's see what happens in the story. The three sons, Hasim, Qasim and Wasim, sighed and looked at each other. Father, this is what they did. They left the old man bowed down with worry and held a meeting with their wives Fatima, Chabima and Pajima. So Hasim, Qasim and Wasim decided that they will have a meeting with their wives, namely Fatima, who's Hasim's wife, Pajima, who is Qasim's wife, and Chabima, who's Wasim's wife. So all three had a meeting with their wife, and then Fatima heard everything, who's Hasim's wife, and suggested, I have a good idea. Would you want to listen? Hasim said, yes. I have a son. Chabima has a son. Pajima also has a son. So all three of us have sons. Please tell your father that the pearl, the finest pearl in the world that he possesses, should be going to the first daughter of the family, irrespective of me having it, who's Fatima, and irrespective of Chabima, irrespective of Pajima. That sounds like a fair idea. Please go tell your father this. Let's see. I feel like it's a very good idea. I think it's clap-worthy. What do they say? What are they saying? That seemed like a good plan. Okay. understood. So the worry was next that what if there are other granddaughters that are born. Let's say Fatima has a girl and the diamond that is present goes to the daughter. And what about the other daughters that the father would obviously worry about? So Fatima said, if after the first granddaughter, if there are any more granddaughters, then equal value in the diamond or ruby would be given to those granddaughters. So problem solved. Diamond stays, pearl stays within the family, everybody's happy. It's a win for all scenario. Hasim, Qasim and Wasim went back and told this to their father. Interesting. Wife tells husband, husband tells father, father tells husband, husband tells wife. It sounds like a good plan, agreed their father. But it is a little complicated. I'm not sure I can understand it. I shall have to spend a lot of time thinking about it. I have to think, whom do I give this diamond? Whom do I give this pearl to? The world's most precious pearl. Whom do I give this to? I don't know. In fact, the old man spent so much time puzzling over Fatima's plan that he stopped worrying about all the other things that he had in his life. And here's a tricky part. The old man passes away, still worrying about the pearl. So the old man throughout worried, still worried, even during his death, he kept on worrying about this pearl and he passed away. Now, all the sons and their wives take the pearl, the most famous pearl, the entire family takes it and they sell it. So they get some money out of it. And what do they do with that money? Vacay mode, family vacation. So they go to a vacation, they spend all the money in the vacation and they all live together happy as a family, united, loving, caring, sharing. So all the people in the story eventually were happy except the man who kept worrying, who passed away. Even during his final moments, he kept worrying. There's a message in here for us, for me specifically. Worry, that's a human nature. Resolution is on you. Worrying is default, but the resolution is on you. The action of resolution of worry is on you, is on me. So let's stop the flow of the worrying. Let's resolve all the worries. And this is the story, this is the takeaway from the story of the man who kept worrying. So let's give a big round of applause for the story and the storyteller, whoever has written this, to the writer. Now, I have another message to give you, viewers, whoever is viewing this. There are police personnel out there who are insensitive to you. They will assault you physically, they will lathi charge you. Please stay far away from them. There are good cops, there are bad cops, there are weird cops, there are crazy cops. These people who are lathi charging like crazy, I had an altercation that way, so please stay away from the cops who are insensitive towards the public, and please go towards the cops who are helpful to you in your time of need with respect to the essentials that you need to get to the store, back to the house, and taking care of your family. On that note, please stay safe, please stay strong. We have everything that we need within our reach. With that, I give you the episode 3, The Man Who Stopped Worrying After Death, about the pearl. See you, this is episode 3. Bye-bye.